Hi everyone. In our previous video, we have learned file specific related activities related to the operations of reading, writing, creating, and appending the files. In this video, we will learn some other file specific activities available in SAP BPA. These activities are delete all files, which deletes all the files from a specified folder. Get absolute path name file. It returns the absolute file path starting from the root directory. Then there is an activity called get file name file. This returns the name of the file along with the base name as well as the extension name. For example, in case of a file which is called test.txt, test is the base name and txt is the extension name. Another activity is open file dialog. Just as in the case of open folder dialog, we have seen that we can select a folder and it gives the path of that folder as the output parameter. In case of open file dialog, we can select any file and it will give us the path of that file. Now, let's see how to implement these activities. This is the automation that we are using for file system activities. Now, in the previous videos, I have used these activities, but I don't want to use them now. Let's deactivate these activities. And I will start by searching for the activity called delete all files. I will drag and drop this activity into my automation. Then I will use the activity called open file dialog. Open file dialog will open a file dialog for me. Then I will use the activity called get absolute path. And another activity which I have to use is get file name. So in case of step number 10, which is delete all files, I will use the path of a folder which is go food folder, which is located inside my temp folder. Inside go food there are two files available and one folder available. So when I will provide this path of go food folder inside the step number 10, which is delete all files, ideally it should delete all the files inside the go food folder and folder should be remains intact. Then a 11th activity, which is called open file dialog, will ask us to select a file and it says that what is the default folder location that should be available. I will leave it blank, that means it should open from the root folder. And the output of step number 11, that means whatever the file I will choose should go inside the step number 12. The step number 12 should return the absolute path of the file. Then in step number 13, I will return the output of the step number 12. The step number 12 will return us the absolute path, and step number 13, get file name, will return us the entire path of the file with the base name as well as the extension name. I will save the automation and then I will run the automation. As we can see, the automation ran successful. Automation began to run, and it has asked us to choose the file. The default location, since we have not given the root folder, is located inside the C, Windows, and System 32. We will go inside the temp folder and locate our test.txt file, which is inside the C drive and temp folder. I will click on open and I will let the automation finish. The automation finished successfully. Now let's go to the traces and checks the output of each activity. The open delete all files activity actually deleted all the files from the GoFood folder. Let's confirm by going inside the GoFood folder. We can see by giving going inside the GoFood folder that it not only deleted the files but also deleted the activities, but also deleted the folders, not only the files. So here I have explained incorrectly that it only deletes the files. Actually, it deletes the file as well as the folders. Then another activity which is called open file dialog actually returns the output parameter as the whole path of the file, which is c temp test.txt. Then another activity which also gives us the path as the absolute path of the file c temp.txt. Then the next step, which is called get file name, actually returns the entire name, which is base name as well as the extension name, that is test.txt. So that's complete our this video. Thank you everyone. Let's meet you guys in the next video.